Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn how to make a rosary. So the things we need are a pair of scissors, some thread, a pen refill, a glue stick, a cross, a medal, some beads as well. We need roughly 60 big and 150 small beads. The next step is to glue the thread together in order to make it straight so that it's easy for us to add our beads onto the thread. Our next step is to add 8 small beads, one after the other, onto the thread. Our next step after we add the 8 beads is to add one big bead followed by a small bead, one after the other. We need to repeat this step 10 times. Now we've done the 10 big followed by small beads, and then after that we've added 8 small beads, and then we've added one big bead followed by 8 small beads again, and then we do the 10 big and small followed by each other. So we have to do this step 5 times in order to ensure we have 5 decades on our rosary. So right now we've done 3 decades already, and we're doing the 4th one at the moment. So now we'll double check that we've done it correctly. So right now we do have 5 decades. So our next step is to make our thread straight so we can bring the rosary together. So we'll pull the ends of the thread together and make sure it's a straight line and that they are the same length. We make sure the ends come together and we pull them together, and we also add some glue in order to ensure that the thread stays together. Once we've added our glue, we do add one big bead to ensure that we can now proceed to move on to putting the ends of the rosary together. And after that we add another big bead as well, one after the other, and then after that we proceed to add 8 small beads, and after we add that we add a big bead followed by a small bead and then a big bead. So we do that 3 times, and then we have 8 small beads again and then one big bead, and then after that we have 8 small beads. And now the last step that we have is to add our cross and medal, which we will now show how to do. So we attach the cross by putting it through the loop, and we tie it together afterwards. Now we use the pen refill and wrap it around, and then we add the medal as well to the rosary. And we keep wrapping around the pen refill to ensure this is done correctly. And as you can see, this is the final result of the rosary. So once you put all the beads together, it should look something like this. So this is our final rosary. We also have another rosary here that we made earlier. So this one is a little bit longer than the one we made now, as we added more beads at the end. Instead of 4, we added 8. If you don't have enough beads, you can add 4, or if you've got more, you can add 8. That's up to you. And when you're making the rosaries, you can always pray to Mother Mary to help you and ask for her intercession so that you can make a good rosary. And when you're especially making the decades, you can pray the Our Father and Hail Mary especially as well. Thank you for watching our video, and we hope you enjoyed learning how to make a rosary.